Falamos depois.
I'll talk to you later, yeah?
Yes. Go. Be careful. They're watching us. And remember, we must be nice to earn the red stuff. Always be nice.
Tá bom.
Poor woman.
Toma aí, eu já consegui o seu líquido, sua louca. Toma. Toma aqui. Toma. Tá aí, ó. Agora me dá essa
I've
pulseira.
found the thing you asked me for, but are you absolutely certain it won't harm you?
Ah, se fizer
Don't
já
be
era.
silly. Of course it won't.
A mulher já tá drogadora
Fine.
louca.
I hope you know what you're doing. Can I have your name band now,
Ah,
please?
sim. Passa pra cá.
Yes. No matter what they say, I do keep my promises.
Ixi.
What do they... You know what? It doesn't matter.
Claro que não importa. Pega a pulseira.
Thank you for your help.
Até que elas são parecidas mesmo. A May agora ficou de boa. Tomou o líquido e ficou na boa. Agora eu posso usar a pulseira, é isso? Não. E que diacho eu vou fazer com isso daqui, meu? Não sei o que eu vou fazer. Eu vou tentar passar pelo segurança com a pulseira, porque ele falou que tinha que ver a pulseira. A pulseira,
Sorry,
mano.
ma'am, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Ah, ele tem que ver o bagulho do
It seems
doctor.
that a discharge letter is the only ticket out of here.
Certificado. Então não adianta só a pulseira, mas o certificado tá aqui, ó. Não consigo pegar?
Please do not touch
Eu tenho que
these.
tirar essa
They
mulher
are
daqui.
all confidential documents.
Quando eu
Yeah.
chamo ela...
Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them
Ah,
on
eu
the
acho que já
desk
sei,
for
já
everyone
sei,
to
já sei,
see.
já sei.
If you are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Tá bom,
Thanks.
tá bom. Ela não quer. Vamos embora. Ela não quer ler as magazines. Eu acho que eu já sei. Se eu colocar na pia do banheiro essas luvas, eu consigo fazer uma bagunça. E aí ela vai ter que limpar. Vamos ver aqui. Porque aí eu chamo, aperto o botão e ela vem. É o único lugar que tem botão. Então vamos lá. Bota aqui na pia do banheiro. Usar. Não é aqui. Diacho. Então. Ai, vamos entupir a privada. Eu acho que é isso. Ah, se não for, desisto. Aff. Aí eu tenho que dar descarga. Descarga o negócio aqui. Tá descarga. Vamos ver se é isso mesmo. Fechou, fechado. Agora é só chamar o botãozinho da manhã. E pronto. Nossa, tá demorando dessa vez, hein, tia? Sua chata, uma chata.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
What? Well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out.
Só tem esse
Just give me a
banheiro?
minute. It's the gloves again. I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
É isso. Tá, agora eu vou embora. Falou pra você. Vou te trancar no banheiro, sua louca. Agora eu vou embora. Porque agora tá tudo livre. Eu vou catar. Pera aí que eu acho que eu tenho que esperar essa moça sair. Acho que tem que esperar elas passarem. Porque eu acho que se elas verem, elas me coisam. Peguei mesmo. Peguei, tô nem aí. Tem um negócio aqui também pra eu pegar, pera aí. Não precisa, então vamos embora aqui, ó. Mostra aqui para ele o papel.
Sorry, ma'am, can't let you through.
Posso
We'll need
sim.
to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, all right. I didn't realize you knew how to read.
Olha aqui, tá
There
tirando
you
o
go.
outro.
Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, ma'am. We'll see you soon.
Nossa, eles não sabem o rosto de uma da outra?
No, you won't. Now get out of my way.
Ah, finalmente, mó treta pra sair daqui. E agora, pra que lado eu vou? É aqui mesmo? Ah, e agora eu vou examinar a porta. É a porta do armazém. Ah, eu vou me embora, eu não vou ficar olhando essas coisas, não. Ah, peraí. Eu acho que eu vou Tá tudo trancado, será? Ah, não sei porque. E aqui, ó. Ah! Que
And
adianta?
you must be Susan Ashworth.
Well, perhaps I am.
Que
Do you
droga.
mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
I was just going for a little walk, stretch my legs, get some fresh air.
Ah, que droga.
Give it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time. You have no idea what I've been through.
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you. I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home. Is that all right?
No.
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
Uma pessoa que tá não sei se gosta disso, mas ela gosta.
I live on my own, and it suits me just fine. I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes they annoy me or upset me. I'm happy with how things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
What do you do for a living?
Ixi, estou desempregada, sou garçonete. Pronto, uma garçonete.
I'm a waitress. I work in a cafe.
You do? Do you like it?
It's okay. I don't mind it. It's just a job.
It's important to keep busy. I'd advise you get back to work as soon as next week.
I will.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
Não gosto de café, não fumo. Cereal eu gosto. Permaneço acordado na cama, difícil abrir os olhos. Vou ao banho. É isso que todos fazem. Ligo a TV para assistir programas velhos. Eu tomo
I
banho.
go to the toilet. Doesn't everyone?
Fair enough. What is the next thing you do then?
Oh, I don't know. I just muddle through, I guess. Don't think there's any routine to it. It depends how I feel that day.
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Talvez sim.
Yeah, I suppose. It's not really about safety. I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know? Somehow it brings me down even more when I go out and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure. If I don't see it, it doesn't hurt that much.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
Dinheiro, amiga, não, que ele vai falar que eu sou solitária demais. Sei que é coisa pouca, mas acho que ser mais bonita. Algo que pelo lutar uma razão que seguir, não pode. Não
It
pode
would be
dinheiro.
nice to have more money, I guess.
Sure,
Sabe
of
que todo mundo
course.
quer, então.
Don't we
É
all?
normal.
Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
Sim, não ajudou muito.
Yes, it didn't help much, as you can see.
Just something to think about. I can see you're really willing to open up and talk about your issues. That's a positive sign.
I haven't really talked about my feelings for a long time.
You're doing very well so far. Do you have problems sleeping?
Não, dorme bem, só uma pedra.
Rarely. I sleep well most nights. If anything, I probably sleep too much.
Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
Irritado. Definitivamente melhor que antes dos dentes. Sinto que o mundo todo está contra mim.
Definitely better than before the accident.
Good. Hopefully you can now move on from here. With a bit of luck you will enjoy life again. Suicide attempts often have that effect on people. Same as near-death experience. It makes you realize that you're not ready to die yet. Do you find it hard to concentrate?
No.
No, not really.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
No.
No,
That's good. Alcohol is a powerful depressant.
I never really liked drinking.
Excellent. Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Good. Hopefully you can now move on from here.
Bem, eu pensava nisso às vezes, sim, sempre. Não,
No,
não falar não,
of
eu quero
course
ir embora
not.
daqui.
I don't know what got into me. It's hard to explain why I did it. I must have thought there was no other options left. But I never used to think about it or plan it. It just happened. As if I'd suddenly lost control. I knew what I was doing was wrong, and yet I was unable to stop it. Strange, isn't it?
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
Nothing was making me happy anymore. There wasn't a single thing that would bring a smile to my face. I kept thinking, won't it be better if I just disappear? I tried. I really tried to find something. Took a long bath, picked up a book, watched some television, but I just couldn't get into anything. All those things seemed like worthless distractions, and I myself felt obsolete, needless. It just would get worse and worse. By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror. I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead already, you know? And then I saw the sleeping pills. I thought, why not? And I did it.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
Não mais.
Not anymore. It's strange. But I feel lighter. I feel stronger. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel better?
My cats. I always put out a bowl of food for the stray cats. They're ever so grateful. I like their company.
What makes you feel worse?
People. They've let me down too many times. I don't know who to trust anymore. I only trust my cats these days.
So you say in the suicide note.
Because that's true. I've been stabbed in the back more times than I could count.
Have you imagined your funeral and how people will react to your death?
Sei não.
Oh, I never really thought about that. But I guess it would be a cheap one. I don't really know what they do with people like me. Maybe they just throw us in a hole and forget about it, since there'd be nobody to visit my grave anyway.
I don't think so, Susan. The city would pay for it.
Or so they want people to believe.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Eric?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important. What can you tell me about your relationship? What had happened between you two?
there's nothing to talk about.
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask, are you going to do it again?
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it! The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here. There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But...
Please, you must follow me. Quickly.
Bom, mas esse resultado, porque eu acredito que o vídeo já ficou muito longo, eu vou deixar para o próximo vídeo. Então o capítulo 2 vai ter 2 partes. Então nos vemos nos próximos vídeos. Não esqueçam de deixar o like de vocês, compartilhar nas redes sociais. E realmente nos vemos no próximo vídeo do The Cat Lady capítulo 2, parte 2. Tchau, pessoal. Até logo.